Welcome, welcome. Hope everyone has had a nice day and that we're going to have an even better night, one would hope, right? We're going to pull some heat, some fire, we hope. All right, we have got a couple of breaks on tap tonight. We're going to do Leaf Trinity Baseball first. Even though it is a full case, it's a pretty quick break. So, relatively speaking. So we're going to do it first, and then we're going to do our 4-box break of Chronicles Draft Picks Football is our second break of the night. Now, as we generally do, we will go over some information here before we actually get started ripping. So while everybody's getting in and getting settled, let's go ahead and take a little peek here at what we need to know about tonight. Whoops, not that. You don't need to know about a blank screen, do you? Let's try that again. So feedback, it is automated. Anytime you leave positive feedback for me, through the miracle of automation, you are instantly going to get positive feedback in return, right? Can't do better than that. Win-win, no waiting. Love it. And the other thing there is a big thank you. I always appreciate you being here. I like it when you bid and break with me, and I like it even more when you come and hang out with me and keep me company. So yay for that. We are going to take a look next at what's coming up in the days ahead. So tomorrow night, it's going to be Chrome Baseball Jumbo, half case break, start of a new case. Friday night, it's going to be Elements and Bowman Sterling Baseball. Both of those are new releases. Both are half case breaks, and both are loose boxes from shared cases. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, right now, all three of those are scheduled as off nights. I kind of meant to list something for Monday, and I don't know. I let the time get away from me tonight, and I ran out of time to get one listed. So it's always possible I throw something up to end on Monday later. Maybe we should just make that TBD, to be determined. That's probably more accurate, isn't it? Let's just do that. And then we'll see if I have got something I can plug in there later. Meanwhile, what you need to know about shipping. I am hopeful that Saturday is when this is going to get out the door. On or about Saturday, as always, it's plus or minus a day. Saturday is a short hours post office day. You know, they close early. So sometimes that stuff rolls into Monday, but I'm going to try hard for it to be Saturday or before. Leaf Trinity Baseball, Chronicles Draft Picks. Again, that's the order we're going in. Trinity first, Chronicles second. If you were to get skunked in either break tonight, which isn't super likely in Chronicles, but maybe could happen in Trinity, you will still get a package in the mail, and it will have consolation card or cards in it, and it will ship out when the rest of the break goes out the door because, yeah, these are paid shipping breaks. So our paid shipping stuff pretty much always goes that way. And so let's roll on over here to our next page and see where things sit. Actually, I'm going to bring you back to me for a second, and I'm going to check here and see. We had one set of unpaid teams. Let me see if I still have them. And actually, it looks like that I do still have a set of unpaid teams. So isn't that fun? Yeah, because we very rarely anymore do we have a night where everything is paid. It used to be very rare that we had nights when things weren't unpaid, and lately it's rare when we have a night when it is. So this is all from the same bidder, and we are looking at the Milwaukee Brewers, which sold for $27.98, so whatever, $28 basically. The Reds sold for $36 and some change, and it looks like the A's sold for $31 and some change. So preference would go to somebody who wanted all three teams. If nobody wants all three teams, then we would sell them out individually, and it's something, close to where they ended on eBay is what I am looking for. And because this is the same bidder, I need to sell all three of the teams, okay? So if I sell one, I got to sell all three because it's not like I can just cancel some and not the rest because it's all the same guy. And Sperry's here. Hi, Sperry. Tom's here. And T-Man, Bill's Cards 86 is here as well. Hi, Bill's Cards. He said somebody got his Bills, but he got the Steelers. Stang Lover's interested in the Reds. I'm still looking for a home for the A's and the Brewers. So John says he'll also take the Reds. Right now, John, it's with Stang Lover at 32. If you wanted the Reds at full price, that would move you up to the front of the line. Or T-Man will give us 90 and take all three. And unless somebody wants to outdo that, that's probably where we're going to sit. Because that would be quick and easy for us. All three teams at once, pretty close to what they sold for. So we're about ready to be going once, going twice, going three times on that. So if anybody wants to beat it, jump in, speak now, forever hold your peace, because it's about to be sent off to T-Man here. I am typing in my email address. And T-Man, I think you probably know the drill, but it works like this. If you will please log into PayPal and use that email address and send over your money. I am meanwhile going to get this closed out on eBay, and then I'm going to update the spreadsheet, and then we'll be ready to go. So give me a moment here to get that squared away while T-Man is taking care of PayPal. I'm going to take care of my housekeeping. Oh, John, you popped in just a minute too late. Man, I'm sorry. It just now popped up that you offered 91, but I had already told T-Man they were his. I'm so sorry, man. There is a little delay, I think, in chat, and I didn't, I'd already seen it and told him that it was his, so I apologize for that. But they are gone, unfortunately. But I appreciate the willingness, John, to jump in there for sure. I definitely do. So let's get this canceled out on good old eBay here. And update my spreadsheet. So again, that is the A's, the Reds, and the Brewers that are coming to you, T-Man. A's, Reds, and Brewers. All right. I got to get them in here. And I'm just going to put it in there as your eBay username. Not your eBay username, sorry. As your, what are we on? YouTube. Good grief. I'm trying to multitask, not doing a good job. A's, Reds, and Brewers. All right. There we go. So there we've got all of that is done. And I think we've had some people jump in since we last talked about this. So let's go ahead and do this again real quickly. So once again, guys, the order tonight, Trinity Baseball is first. Chronicles Draft Picks Football is our second break of the night. We do usually break in the order that things end on eBay. And I'm guessing that Trinity Baseball will probably take us about 35 to 40 minutes, give or take 5 minutes in either direction. That's my best estimate. And, and shipping, hoping to have it out the door Saturday. That's plus or minus a day, so could go a day earlier. Could always go a day later, too, which would be Monday. Right now, shooting for Saturday. If you get skunked in either break, meaning you don't pull a card at all of any sort, you will still get a package in the mail. It will have consolation card or cards in it, and it will ship out when the rest of the break goes out the door. And we are first up with our new release, which is a 12-box case of 2019 Leaf Trinity Baseball. This is break number 1. It ended on eBay tonight, the same night that we are breaking it, which is Wednesday night, the 12th of August. We've got our team names there on the left-hand side, winning bidders across from each team on the opposite side, with the exception of Reds, Brewers, and A's, which were sold on eBay but were not paid for, and therefore picked up here by T-Man in the interim. So there is all of that. Now then, I need to change up our focus here real quickly. If I can get the little window to open up that lets me do that. In other words, there it is, finally. I don't know, my computer's slow tonight. So your background, it just got really blurry, didn't it? I know it did. It definitely did. But that was also definitely on purpose. So I don't want you to sweat that stuff. That's just going to let us see what we need to see without any problems. And let me make sure my, okay, yeah. I'm just checking my camera's acting, well, not my camera exactly, but my program that I use to live stream was acting kind of squirrely over there for a second, but I think it's all right now. I think it was trying to give me a message that it wants me to update some plugins or some such, but it can wait. Just because it wants it to be done right now doesn't mean we have to do it right now, does it? No, it definitely doesn't. Okay, so if you haven't done a break with me before of Leaf products, there's a couple of things you need to know. The first one is that I take all the plastic off and cut all the seals first, so that once we get started, we just keep on trucking. And of course, these are already in top loaders and sleeves and everything. So once you get going, it goes pretty quickly. So in other words, we delay our gratification once right up here at the front, and then after that, we keep on trucking. Now, guys, Leaf, of course, does not have an MLB license, so they cannot put, like Panini, they cannot put team names or team logos on the cards. So what we have is just the guy's name, the player's name, because the deals are actually done with individual players. And they may be in a variety of uniforms. They could be in an all-star uniform. They could be in a collegiate uniform. They could be seen in a minor league uniform, all over the map. So guess what? We don't go by that. We go by the team that they are associated with as of right now, today, this day, and time. Okay, so whatever team they play for as of right now on August the 12th, that is where the card will go. If there's any question about that, we will use MILB.com, which is the official site of minor league baseball, or MLB.com, the site of Major League Baseball, to make a determination if there's any question about where somebody is currently employed. All right, so Bill said, what time does the 4-box break of Chronicles start? So it is going to be probably about 30 minutes from now, give or take 5 minutes or so in either direction. So we go through the new release here is up first tonight because it is a new release, but it does not take a terribly long time to break. And as soon as we finish that, we'll be rolling right into Chronicles. And what did you say about combined shipping? Oh, combined shipping, yeah, the way that works, guys, is if you just wait for the invoice, I combine for the whole night and just wait for the invoice. And whenever you get the invoice, from me, you'll see it manually adjusted. So anything that's unpaid, I just automatically combine it after every auction for the night has ended. So sometimes that might be a little while after your particular break ended if I'm doing multiple breaks in a night. So, okay, here we are with Will Wilson coming out first, and you'll see I put a little block behind it there so you could see it a little better. Now, Will Wilson was traded a while back, I believe, to the Giants. So Will Wilson is the San Francisco Giants. Next up is a Levi Kelly. This one is numbered to 25, and Levi Kelly is going to the Diamondbacks. Next up is Matthew Thompson with a nice looking patch there. It is numbered to 35, and Matthew Thompson is headed off to the White Sox. Got a big long inscription on this one, and it's Michael Bush that's going to the Dodgers, and a nice little inscription there to go along with. Then you have Noah Song. Noah is numbered to 45, and Noah goes to the Red Sox. And there's a really long inscription here, too. Daggone, man. But this is exactly who you want if you have the Yankees. So he's out early. It's numbered to 15. You get a nice long inscription with your autograph. And now if you have the Yankees, you can just sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the break, because that's exactly what you had hoped to pull, I imagine. Stang Lover says, I've had the same pay thing with that person before. No, this is a different person, and I have not had that problem with this person before. So I imagine that something just came up, and he probably just, didn't realize he owed it But no, definitely I've not had that problem with this guy before, for sure. Because, you know what happens usually when I have those problems. They don't come back. This is Jackson Rutledge, and it is numbered to 5. And Jackson Rutledge is going to, survey says, the Nationals. Brennan Malone, here's another guy that was traded a bit back, and Mr. Brennan Malone is a Pirate these days. We have ourselves a 1-of-1 printing plate, and on the front of it, we have Cody Bolton, and that is also the Pittsburgh Pirates. Ooh, that is a nice patch there. Ooh, I like that. This is why I like Trinity, right? We get these great patches. This is Gorski, and it is numbered to 20 there for Mr. Matt Gorski, and that is going also to Pirates. It's a pirate kind of box, isn't it? Zach Watson out next. Zach is numbered to 45, and let me take a little peek there. He is the Orioles. I have trouble remembering where he goes sometimes. And then it is Andrew Vaughn out after that, and Andrew, of course, is headed to the White Sox. Staying Lover wants to know if I'm going to list more Trinity. I don't really know, Staying Lover. I got, again, much less than normal. I'm getting much less of Leaf. I'm getting much less of everything. I do have a little bit more, but honestly, I don't know if I'm going to break it or if I'm going to sell it as a case. I'm undecided on that yet. Part of my hesitation is I'm about ready to get switched over to managed payments, and that's going to impact the way I do business, and I'm waiting for that to happen. That is the Twins, and it had a nice inscription there for Cavico. Followed by Cameron Cannon, another part of the logo there, the majestic logo, and it is numbered to 20 for the Red Sox. And Ryan Jensen here, numbered to 5, he helped us out, didn't he? Because he just wrote right on there, "Go Cubs." So Ryan Jensen to 5 for the Cubbies. Look at that relic. Oh, that's my favorite relic of the night. How is that not numbered? Am I missing the numbering on that? No. Can you believe that even? That is not numbered, and look at that beautiful relic. You don't even see relics that nice out of numbered stuff in Topps and Panini half the time. Matt Wallner is the Twins. Next up is George Kirby. And George there is going to, I got to take a peek at him. I can't remember, and I just knocked something over, so sorry. Knocked over a stack of top loaders there. George Kirby is the Mariners. And then we have Julio Rodriguez out next, and that's a decent looking patch as well. And Julio Rodriguez is a Mariner. James is here. Hi, James. He says, is all the Chronicles paid for? It is. All Chronicles is all paid up. Yes, sir. So as soon as we get done with Trinity, we'll be able to roll right into Chronicles, and we won't be having to, beg and borrow to find those other teams' homes. We're good to go with it. Tyler Freeman comes out next, and Tyler Freeman is going to the Indians. Followed by Joshua Mears. That's another nice looking relic, even though it's not numbered. It probably should be because it's really good looking. That is the Padres. And next up for the Marlins, a little Sterling Sharp. And you know why we know it's Marlin? Because he wrote "Go Marlins" on it, right? That is nice. So Sterling is headed there. And, well, we know where this goes, too, because some people are good with their inscriptions and some people not as much. Very uninventive, but still works. The Indians and Christian Cairo to 20. So some of these guys are like practically writing novels for their inscriptions, and others are just writing like "Go Cubs, Go Indians." There's another Julio Rodriguez, but you get a button this time. Oh, Mariners, numbered to 10. Autographing a little button. How you like that? And Christian Robinson is out next. That is numbered to 20. And Christian Robinson goes to the Diamondbacks. Bill's Cards 86 says he's laying in his son's race car bed watching the break. Oh, I love it, man. Does it have a particular player's number on it? Is it associated with a particular player, or driver, rather? Sorry, I'm doing a break. I'm used to saying player. A particular NASCAR driver, or it's just a generalized race car bed? Either way, it sounds pretty cool. And there is Nasim Nunez on the clear one there, going to the Marlins. And Sammy Siani, numbered to 25, makes an appearance. And Mr. Sammy Siani is headed off to the Pirates, who've had an incredible amount of stuff already tonight. Bryson Stott, isn't that a nice looking relic for the Phillies? That is a good one. Next up, it is Tariq, is it Skewball or Scooball, or maybe neither of the above, but we're going to just stick maybe with Tariq. Is that the safest way to do that, perhaps? And he is a Tiger, no matter how we say his name. That's where he goes. That's the important part. Greg Jones. Greg is numbered to 45, another one of our clear ones, and Greg goes to Tampa Bay. And Yordan Alvarez. So if you've got the Astros, there's your rookie. So, yeah, that's not too shabby either. My stack is getting kind of tall. I'm going to move it over, create a little extra space there. You said it's just a blank, normal race car bed. And fun fact, race car backwards is race car. I did not realize that, but there you go. Now we know, don't we? So, hey, listen, all race car beds are cool. Whether they have a driver's particular number on them or paint design, or whether they're just basic ones, they're still fun. Alex Manoa came out next. That's headed to Toronto and the Blue Jays. Then you've got a little Davis Wenzel out behind that. Davis Wenzel is the Rangers, I do believe. And Nick Quintana making an appearance behind that. So, that's the first is that the first we've seen? No, we had another Tiger a minute ago, didn't we? Yeah, I think we had another Tiger. I started to say it's the first one, but I don't think it is. JJ Goss comes out. I believe JJ is a Marlin, right, guys? JJ Goss? No. JJ Bleday is the Marlins. JJ Goss is the Rays. Sorry. I got my JJs mixed up. Tampa Bay Rays. I know. Sometimes I have to talk it through. And then you've got Matthew Lugo as a redemption. And you never know with those when you get them. Sometimes they're numbered, sometimes they're not. It's hard to say, but either way, Matthew Lugo is the Red Sox. A little Bobby Witt Jr., numbered to 25, happens to be the Kansas City Royals, who are currently beating the crud out of my Cincinnati Reds. At least last I saw they were. Absolutely just beating them into the ground. Like, I don't know. Well, it wasn't as bad a beatdown as we got from the Indians, but the last I looked, I think it was 5-zip or something, which is pretty dreadful. But anyway, what are you going to do? Numbered to 45, Glenn Allen Hill Jr. And Glenn Allen Hill Jr. is going to the Diamondbacks. That is a good-looking relic again. And have you noticed, like, our best-looking relics are not numbered? Isn't that odd? I think it's a little odd. Cameron Meisner is a Marlin. Now see, anywhere else, that would be a 1 of 1, right? That is the Majestic logo, and it is Yvonne Johnson. It's numbered to 20. Well, that's a nice one on your pickup for the Cincinnati Reds there. Even though it's not a 1 of 1, it could be. It should be. It's a nice-looking card. Mr. Jack Kochanowicz, and I do believe Jack is an Angel. I believe he is the Angels, right? Back me up on that, Stanglever. Kochanowicz Angels? I think it is. And here is Reese Hines. And so Reese Hines is also coming out for my Cincinnati Reds. So that's kind of a Reds sort of box. And next is C.J. Abrams, number 215. C.J. is a Padre. San Diego, baby. All right. We have another one of one printing plate, our second one of the night, and Logan Wyatt is on that one. Of course, those are sticker autos when they're on the printing plates, and I don't think I said this a moment ago, but I probably should have. The printing plates, well, the back of this one's covered up, but sometimes even on the front, you'll find scratches and abnormalities and things like that, and that's because it really is used in the printing process, so that's just considered part of the charm, all right? Let's just call it that. So don't be surprised if you have some imperfections. So that last was Logan Wyatt. It's the Giants. Here is Jared Kelenic with a really nice looking relic going to the Mariners. And Stang Lover says, yes, Kachanowicz is the Angels. I thought he was, but I wasn't 1,000% sure. Now we know. Now we know. They must tell him what to write. It's like the third guy that wrote Can't Wait to Play in the Big Leagues. Hudson Head. They must give him a little paper and say, use this for ideas. Hudson Head is the Padres. Then we have Corbin Carroll. And Corbin Carroll is a Diamondback. Here's another button. It's Ryan Garcia and numbered to 10. That happens to be our second button of the night. Ryan Garcia is a Ranger. And then one for the Cubbies with your young rookie Nico Hornerer. Tannen's here. Hi, Tannen. Something we got for you. I'm not sure which is yours, but congratulations. I'm glad we got something you like. Nathan Patterson, and well, that's a slight variation anyway. He at least puts the date he signed, although I think somebody else did that before too. And Oakland A's is Nathan Patterson. Andrew Dahlquist, numbered to 15. That is another one for the White Sox. Oh, this one's Can't Wait to Play in the Big Apple. So he changed it up a little, didn't he? And it is numbered to 3 for Josh Wolf, and he happens to go to the Mets. Seth Johnson. Seth is numbered to 25, and another one of our clear parallels there. And Seth Johnson goes to the Tampa Bay Rays. Nolan Gorman. There's one for the St. Louis Cardinals. Nolan's trying to slide out of that top loader too, wasn't he? A couple of them have tried to get out of there. Oh, I like this. I like this relic too, because you can see part of the player leaning on the bat. That's part of the logo. And it is Brett Batty, and he is also a Met. The New York Mets. Ah, Tannen, it's Julio's. You've got some Julio's for the Mariners. Ah, okay, cool. All right. Well, we've actually, we got several Mariners for you, including the Kelenic. Yeah, okay. Awesome. Oh, now I see that. Stang Lover wrote in the Kelenic. Okay. All right, I'm a little slow on chat. I'm sorry. I'm catching up. Christian Pache comes out as a redemption for the Atlanta Braves. Nick Nelson is out behind that, and I got to take a little peek. I can't remember him. Yankees. Why can't I remember that? I don't know, but I can't. Ethan Hearn. Ethan is numbered 235. That was a pretty good looking relic as well. It is going to the Cubbies. Over here is Zach Thompson. It's numbered to 15, and they definitely must have told him what to inscribe, because there's just another one of those. Can't Wait to Play in the Big Leagues. That's the Cardinals. Oh, that is beautiful too. This would be a one of one in about any other product. It's the Logo Man, and it is numbered to 3, and it is a thing of beauty, right? I love it. I do. So Ethan Small with the Logo Man, numbered to 3, going to the Brewers. So picked up the Brewers and the Reds, T-Man. You've done all right with them. Gavin Lux. There's a good looking card out for you know who. The Dodgers. Good old LA Dodgers. You're thinking about painting the number 3 on the bed because you're Tallahassee from Zombieland. So you say number 3, I'm thinking Earnhardt, and you're talking Zombieland. Hey, well, I like it. I like your reasoning. Let's go for it. Michael Tolia, that is numbered to 35. He heads to the Colorado Rockies. Ryan Nelson is numbered to 25. Ryan Nelson is headed off to the Diamondbacks. Man, why are all these trying to come out of there? It's making me crazy. Colin Barber. Colin goes to the Astros. Nick Lodolo logging another hit for the Cincinnati Reds. Anthony Volpe out next, and Anthony goes to the Yankees. And what does this say? I don't even know what that says. I can't even read that. Something. 2019 Big 12 Player of the Year, I guess. It is numbered to 7, and it is Josh Young, and Josh Young happens to go to the Texas Rangers. All right, here we are, last box. So it is last box mojo time, and we need to see what kind of fabulous stuff we can come up with. All right, so let's see what we've got. Off the top, I'm kind of loving that logo, but I'm not sure I know where this guy goes. Inoli Paradise? Oh, I can't think where he goes. I'm going to have to look that up, guys. I don't remember where he goes, so I'll have to check that one out. Can't remember. Braden Schumacher, Atlanta Braves. And, oh boy, I'm not going to remember this either. I can't even pronounce this one either. It's numbered to 45. And that is Oslevius Basabe. Probably not even close to that, but give me a break, man. Braden Schumacher again, numbered to 15 on that one. It's another one for the Braves. We have a redemption here for Mr. Freudis. Nova Freudis goes to the Houston Astros. And then last but not least, another Gavin Lux for the Dodgers, except, oh, that one just happens to be a 1 of 1. Oh, how you like that? Right? Now, I've got these two fellas I'm going to look up real quickly before we do our recap. And when we recap, I'm not going to read off all the names and numbers and teams and all that stuff again, because it would be just like doing the entire breakover since it's all hits. But what we will do is just take another pass through so that you can have another look at each card. But first things first, let me check out these guys here. We're going to check out Basabe here first. And looks like Stanglover's telling us it's going to be the Astros and the Rangers, I believe is what he's saying there. And I am sure that that is right because Stanglover is always on it. I got to pick this up to make sure I'm spelling it right. But you also know that I'm a big nerd and I always go look it up because I want to make 100% sure that I'm telling you the right thing. And I'm sure Stanglover is because, as I said, he's really good at this sort of thing. All right, so Mr. Basabe here would be the one that is the Texas Ranger. So, of course, Stanglover was right on target. That one is numbered to 45. And then I've got to look up Inoli here and see what MILB has to say about him, although I'm sure, once again, Stanglover's going to be right. And he is, of course. It is going to the Houston Astros with that good-looking relic. Okay, so that is how we stacked up and finished up with Trinity Baseball. And as I said, we'll take one more pass through here without reading everything off. Just a quick, why'd I move that card? Just a quick little hit through. And I will, of course, continue to put the white card behind the clear ones, just so you can see the autograph a little bit better. Makes it a little bit easier to see what's what on the acetate cards. I do like the acetates, though. I will admit I do. And I also like Leaf products. And I'm used to being able to get a pretty good amount of Leaf products because I buy a lot of Leaf products. And by golly, they are just killing me on that, too. Everything I try to get, they're just like, oh, yeah, no, sorry, we have to cut you back. We have to cut you back. We have to cut you back. I don't know, man. Stupid pandemic. I mean, there's lots of reasons that we don't like the pandemic. I shouldn't say that it's because I can't get cards. There's a whole lot of worse reasons than that. But that's just one of many reasons that I am not a fan. Of course, would anybody really be a fan of the pandemic? I'm guessing probably not. Probably nobody's going to be like, yeah, this is great. I love it. So, yeah, maybe a hermit or something. Maybe they would be. But outside of that, probably not, right? So we are coming up in a moment into Chronicles draft picks football. So for those of you waiting on that, we are almost there. We just need to get through a quick little recap here of our Leaf products, and then we'll be on our merry little way. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'll lay all those clear ones down there together, and that way I can just pick up the block and we can go a little faster like this, I think. Instead of having to pick up and put down the little white background, we'll just do it like that. Efficiency, right? Well, I try anyway. I started watching Hard Knocks. Has anybody started watching it yet this year? I haven't even gotten all the way through the first episode yet because I had to stop and feed everybody and blah, blah, blah. But there's another one of one. We ended up with 3 one-of-ones in total in the case, which is not too bad. But what I did see, I got up to the part where it was testing the players, and it was hilarious. Like, to the guy, they're all freaked out about having the nasal swab, and if it's going to hurt, and if it's going to go up to, quote-unquote, go up to their brain and all that stuff. It was really quite funny to see these, big, tough football players all squirrely and nervous about getting their tests. So I'll be anxious to see the rest of the episode, but I thought that part was pretty entertaining. Chargers and the Rams, that's who they cover this year. So a 2-team Hard Knocks. So there you go. All right, there we go, kids. That is all squared away. We are next getting ready to jump into this Chronicles that you see here, but we will hit the highlights of our spreadsheet again. For those of you who might not have seen it the first time, we'll take a little stroll through your shipping info. Saturday is when I hope to have everything that we're breaking tonight out the door. Now that is plus or minus a day as always, so it could possibly go a day later, which would be Monday. It could go possibly a day earlier, which would be Friday. But Saturday is where I'm thinking it's going to fall. If you got skunked in the last break and you didn't pull a card of any sort, or you get skunked in the break ahead and you don't pull a card of any sort, base or otherwise, you will still get a package in the mail. It'll have consolation card or cards in it, and it will ship out to you when the rest of the break goes out the door. This is a 4-box break of Chronicles Draft Picks Football. It is break number 2. Our eBay end date is the same night we are breaking it, which is Wednesday night, the 12th of August. You'll find team names on the left-hand side, and each eBay user ID is up in lights across from their team if you are the lucky winning bidder in there tonight. And it's time to get our Chronicles rolling here, kids. So you said, what do we got? What do we have? Wait a minute. Hang on a minute. Bill's card says he's waking up at 8 a.m. so he can go to Walmart and buy football cards before the vultures get to it. Yeah, listen, good luck. I mean, my Walmart doesn't even half the time put their stuff out on time or anything else, so you never know when it's going to show up there. We are looking for 3 autographs per box, and then Panini's favorite words right down there. Says on average in little bitty letters. So here's what on average really means. It means that every once in a while they might leave out a hit that we're supposed to get. Every once in a while they might give us an extra hit that we're not expecting. Most of the time, and that's, CYA is that on average. But most of the time what it means is it's CYA for them when they replace one of our hits with a Panini Rewards Point card. That happens a little more often. Should that happen to us tonight, we will simply use random.org at the end of the break and find a home for anything we need to find a home for. at the end of the night. So again, we're talking about players here who are in their collegiate uniforms on most of these cards. And that is going to mean that we're going to be basically using the same set of rules that we just used for Leaf, in that they are going to go to their current teams. And give me 1 second here. I need to grab a little cheat sheet. I don't always remember where everybody goes, so I have a few written down that I might tend to forget. And that way we can look them up. And it'll be, of course, our hits that we would look up. Now, there are lots and lots of different card sets in here, and most of them are not going to be numbered of these parallels. You know, the idea behind this product is to have cards in here that either have never been made for football, maybe they've been made for basketball or baseball or another product, and to have cards in here maybe for products that used to be made for football and aren't anymore, and that sort of thing is generally the idea. That one, though, was just a Don Russ rated rookie. This is an example of playoff. This one is prestige. Out of this first box, we'll look a little more at the types of cards. We'll go faster through our other boxes. This is an example of XR, although that one is still made. So some of these actually, I should have remembered that. This year, because the Chronicles for football is new this year. We've had it in other products, but not for football. Since they're doing it as draft picks and everybody's in their collegiate uniform, we also have current products mixed in here. So that is a change from the way the other Chronicles are. So that last one was limited. We have a Harrison Bryant coming out. That's an autograph card. It's on the Crown Royal card set. It is numbered to 49. So the first hit we see out of this box is for Harrison Bryant, and that is going to Cleveland and the Browns. There's an example of Select. This is Phoenix. And there's more Prestige. This is what a Chronicles base card itself looks like. They also have some Chronicles base relics and things in here we may run across. There's Certified, another product which I got drastically cut on, and I'm getting about maybe a third of what I would normally get, which just is terrible. That is Elite. Here's another Crown Royal and another one that is numbered. It's to 149 on the Crown Royal Zach Moss. T.E. Higgins comes out next, so the Browns are kind of on a roll here out of box number 1. It's numbered to 199. That is Silhouettes. It's also a Crown Royal card set, and it is the relic, of course. And there's another one. That one is Optic is our card set on the one that just went by. This is the first Spectra we've seen tonight. It is Justin Jefferson. There's more Chronicles base, more Donruss base, some playoff, limited again. This is Absolute, first one of those we've seen. An unnumbered Crown Royal Pinckney, Jerry Jeudy Select, and Ahmed there on Phoenix. Oh, did I say Browns? I'm sorry. T. Higgins is the Bengals. He's with Joe Burrow. Did I say Browns? I'm sorry, guys. I have Browns on the brain. Yeah, Harrison Bryant is the Browns, correctly called. T. Higgins is the Bengals, that I incorrectly said the Browns a minute ago. But yes, you are quite right. T. Higgins is the Bengals. Sorry about that. Sometimes I get going in my head in the wrong direction. So that was playoff, and then you've got Prestige again. Here's another limited. There's Absolute again. That one was a Joe Burrow. It wasn't numbered, but of course a hollow foil on the Absolute. A Select that is numbered, and it is numbered to 99. And that is Brian Lewerke. Crown Royal we've already seen. Basically, I'm just going to call out card sets of stuff we have not seen yet at this point, which so far we've seen everything in this little part of the deck. Nate Stanley is out next. And Jared, thank you, by the way, for telling me I misspoke on that. Always, guys, if I say something stupid, sometimes I do. Well, more often than probably I should. That's the Vikings on the Nate Stanley. Always feel free to jump in chat. I called somebody. I mean, I have done some crazy stuff. I've called a team like We'll Be Breaking Football, and I'll call them, you know, the Atlanta Braves instead of the Falcons. I don't know. Sometimes my multitasking does me no favors, and I say something stupid. So, and try to resist saying all the time, yes, you do that all the time. Yeah. I might, but be kind. Be kind to an old person. Next up, it is Antonio Gibson. That autograph is on the Chronicles base set, and it is going to the Redskins. So that is our third autograph out of box number 1. It held on to almost the end. So 3 autographs, 1 relic, box number 1, ready to go. Of course, you saw me probably earlier cut all the plastic on all 4 boxes, so I don't have to keep grabbing that knife every 5 seconds. But somebody that might be jumping in midway through is probably like, hey, that plastic is messed up. Yeah, I already cut it. That's why. So, what do we have next week? We've got, oh, I forgot. 2 products coming next week. One Wednesday and one Friday, I think. Well, 2 Panini products. I don't remember what we have for tops. And I just saw the numbers on them, and I've already forgotten what the product is. Isn't that terrible? I know, it is bad. I had so many people emailing me today, though, about stuff going on, and one of my reps is out. His grandmother passed, and somebody was trying to get his stuff shipped, and I don't know that they did, so I've got stuff that I don't know if we're really going to get on time or not, but we'll find out. This is Ahmed, and it is Crown Royal, and it is numbered to 10. And that goes to the 49ers. Behind it, I've got a relic, and it is numbered to 299. Fabric of the Game, Jake Fromm. That's going to the Buffalo Bills. And we've got a little Spectra, some Select. More stuff that we've already seen. So we keep on trucking unless it's low numbered or a card set we haven't seen yet. Well, Elements comes out this week, Bill's cards. I'm talking about next week. Yeah, Friday we have Elements for sure. I'm thinking next Wednesday and next Friday. They sent me the numbers today, as in this is how much we're selling you for the 2 products next week, and I have forgotten what the 2 products are for next week. But yeah, for sure, Elements is this week on Friday. But we've got next week, one on Wednesday, one on Friday, but I just have forgotten what the 2 products are. So there you go. And if I had my phone laying here, I could tell you out of text, but sadly I do not. It is on the charger, I do believe. I gotta buy a new phone. My phone is too old. It's not holding a charge very well. Among other things, it needs to be replaced. Chenault, and that's a pretty good looking relic, I have to say. There's a sticker autograph that is on the Spectra card set, and it is numbered to 49. So decently low numbered as well to go along with your good looking relic. And Chenault is Jacksonville. So that's where that one's headed. Good old Jacksonville. There's a Joe Burrow XR. Donovan Peoples-Jones. We pull this guy actually a fair amount, it seems like. And it is an autograph, and on Crown Royal, it's numbered to 15. It was also a sticker auto. I think most, if not all of these, have been sticker autos. And he really is the Browns. I'm not saying the Browns when he's really the Bengals. He really is the Browns. I didn't get that one wrong, I don't believe. Freddie Swain, and wrong sleeve, sorry guys. So there is Freddie Swain, that on the Chronicles card set, and you know what? I don't remember where Freddie Swain would even go. So he's got to sit over there. He's got to sit over there in the TBD pile, and I will check him out in a little bit. Some of you all might remember, though. But, of course, I also, have to look it up because that's just the way I am. I know, I'm a nerd. I go check it out. Even when you guys tell me, and I know you're right, I still just make it all official because, well, it's somebody's money we're talking about. So, I want to make sure we get it right. Jared says it's going to be the Seahawks for Freddie Swain. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Bill's card said you really wish you had gotten the Bills. I know, somebody got you on them tonight. That's no fun. Somebody jumped in there at the last second, probably. That's the way I do things. I use Auction Sniper when I bid. People hate people like me that use Auction Sniper, but I love it because then I never have to think about it. I just put it in once and walk away. There's Colby Parkinson, numbered to 25, Seattle Seahawks. I let Auction Sniper do all the heavy lifting. There's a Tua XR. We saw a Burrow go by a minute ago of a different card set. This is numbered to 149. It is AJ Epensa. And I believe AJ's the Bills too, I think that he is. Brandon Ayuk, and Brandon is our relic. It's Rookie Silhouettes Crown Royal card set. It's numbered to 199, and that goes to the 49ers. More Joe Burrow. This looks like the Mojo pattern, and Mojo pattern of anything is generally pretty low numbered with Panini. So we'll flip it over and see. It is Select, numbered to 25, and Mitchell Wilcox is our player on the front there, and Mitchell Wilcox goes to the Bengals. She says with a question mark at the end. I think Mitchell Wilcox goes to the Bengals. I know it's a lot to try and remember, and it seems harder this year because we haven't, gotten them in their NFL uniforms as often or as early, and there's been such a gap between the draft and the products, and I don't know. That is KJ Hill, numbered to 30. It's all probably just an excuse for being old and not remembering well. KJ Hill is the Chargers. But it really is a lot to learn. Because there's a lot of rookies in the NFL, man. And then you got Major League Baseball draft. But, of course, it was pretty slow this year. Just 5 rounds of it. So, not as bad. All right. Stang Lover says you need an auto for the Panthers, the Falcons, and the Texans. Bill's Cards pulled a 1-of-1 Joe Burrow mini and sent it off to Beckett, and it's coming back soon. And it came out of Legacy. Ooh, well, that sounds like you will be making some money. Hopefully it's going to grade really well for you, and then you'll probably make even more money, right? We would think. A.J. Dillon is up next. A.J. Dillon is the Packers, and that autograph is on the playoff card set for Green Bay. And we are now headed into the last box here from dear old Chronicles. So this is last box mojo for the Chronicles. And let's see if we can have a little extra special luck since it's our last box. We're going to try. See if the mojo will be kind to us here at the end. We hope, anyway, that it will be. Whoa. See, this is what happens with all these different cards that are in this set, and a lot of them have the chrome coating, which of course, you know, gives them that little bit of curvature. You can like barely touch them and they want to go spinning around everywhere because those crazy chrome cards are mixed in with the other cards, and then they get that little curve, and then it's like a, I don't know, I started to say a Ferris wheel, but that's not right, like a merry-go-round. Yeah, that's it, merry-go-round. Jonathan Taylor is numbered to 49. That's not a bad looking card there, and it's on the Prism card set, which you don't find as often in here, really. I don't think we did. Out of the last one, didn't we have maybe just one of those then too? I don't think they come out very often. Anyway, it goes to the Colts for Jonathan Taylor. And numbered to 149 for the Raiders, it is Lynn Bowden Jr. Behind that, our relic, and it is numbered, I believe that said to 199, Tyler Johnson on the front of it. That is a Fabric of the Game card, and Tyler Johnson is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And let's see what else we've got in here. That's weird, isn't it? Like it's all blown out up there at the top with all the white. I mean, I know it's just I guess the picture, the image, the way it was taken, but it looks like a printing error, doesn't it? You would think they could have maybe found a better image than that, right? That was kind of not great. In my opinion, I don't know. I could have imagined a better picture being used, if anyway. Clyde Edwards Hillary, and it is numbered to 99. And Clyde, of course, heads to the Kansas City Chiefs. That is on an Optic card set. Got the rated rookie designation on it as well. I thought that was going to be numbered, but it isn't. On the Crown Royal. There's a little Spectra and Select hanging out up there by themselves. And what else? Here's another Freddie Swain. What are the odds out of 4 loose boxes that we'd end up with 2 Freddie Swains? Like, I would think they're probably pretty low odds that that would happen, but yet it did. So there you go. What can you do? Not much. And there was a Jerry Jeudy. There's a Chase Young on XR. And did I see that Ohio State has said they're not playing football this year, kind of no matter what their conference does? Did I see a headline that basically alluded to that? Or maybe it didn't. I didn't have time to click into it. It's numbered to 49. It is Devin Duvernay. I was a little surprised that they would do that, but they may have. Maybe they didn't. Maybe I read it wrong. Anyway, Devin Duvernay is the Ravens. And that one was the last out of here tonight. So we're going to recap our autographs, our relics, and our numbered cards. I am going to verify real quickly about good old Freddie Swain there, who I am quite sure is, in fact, exactly as you said for the Seahawks. But just to make it all official-like, I'm going to roll over here to the NFL website and just let them tell us what we need to know. And, of course, you were 100% correct, absolutely right. It is the Seattle Seahawks. All right, let me catch up on chat here real quickly, and then I will do the recap. And Alex was looking for DeAndre Swift or Jeff Okudah. Oh, I know, right? I mean, we definitely had some cards in there for DeAndre Swift, probably for Okudah too, but I know I saw some for Swift, but no autograph or relic. I'm sorry. As Stang Lover said, if he had a nickel for every time this year his break didn't go well, I'm sorry. And Bill's card said he skunked it. Oh, man. Anthony says his Walmart and Target are always sold out. Mine, too. Jared's team's got skunked. Oh, man. And Stang Lover says Chronicles has been terrible for him all year. And he's... Oh, Bills, I know. You were looking for a Claypool auto and we didn't get it. I'm sorry. Stang Lover says, oh, no, for him, too. Jared says Big Ten football canceled overall. Well, okay, so I had heard that they did cancel the season, and I thought I heard that Pac-12 and the Big Ten, and of course the MAC, the Mid-Atlantic, and some other conference had already canceled. But then today, I saw something about what I thought was the Big Ten, but maybe it was the 12 instead, talking about playing a different schedule, but still playing. So then I got confused as to who was really canceled and who wasn't. So that was to 99 on Clyde Edwards-Helaire. That's to 149, Len Bowden Jr. Our Mojo pattern is numbered to 25 for Mitchell Wilcox. Here's another numbered Crown Royal to 149, AJ Apinsa. Numbered to 10, that is Salwan Ahmed. And number 2, what does that say? 99, Brian Lewerk. To 149, Zach Moss. Some relics. And numbered 2, 299, Tyler Johnson. Rookie silhouettes to 199, Brandon Ayuk. Here is a fabric of the game to 299, Jake Fromm. To 199, T. Higgins, a silhouette fabric. Relic hit. Okay. Well, right, Jared. I mean, here's the thing. I do think that Notre Dame is really only going to be in the ACC for 1 year, because Notre Dame has always taken such pride in being freestanding and not associated with any conference. I really don't think, I think they'll only be in the ACC this year, and that's only because they already had games scheduled against several ACC opponents, and with everybody playing conference only, they would have had literally no games for Notre Dame. I really do think it's only for 1 year, because Notre Dame doesn't want to be part of a conference, nor do they need to be, frankly. They get great games regardless. Back-to-back Freddie Swain, both on the Chronicles card set. Devin Duvernay, that one is number 249. This is a good-looking hit for Jonathan Taylor on the Prism card set, number 249. And then you have a playoff, A.J. Dillon. And A.J., was he not numbered? Did I miss the number? No, I guess it's not numbered. But this is from Select, K.J. Hill, numbered to 30. And we didn't really spend a whole lot of time looking at the corners of that, but there might be some minor wear, minor chipping on the corners, nothing too major. Numbered to 25, that's Colby Parkinson. Numbered to 15, there's Donovan Peoples-Jones, Laviska Shenault. And that is number 249. Here's Antonio Gibson. This is again on the Chronicles card set. And then we've got a little Nate Stanley from Select, numbered 275. And we got it rolling tonight with Harrison Bryant, numbered 249. All right, so there you go. That is the break. And that is the recap. But I will put up card shipping information again, and we'll also take a quick peek at what's coming up in the days ahead for those of you who might have missed one or the other earlier. If you want the 411, here it comes. Tomorrow night, Topps Chrome Jumbo Baseball by the half case, start of a new case. Friday night, our 2 new releases are Elements Football and Bowman Sterling Baseball. We are going to be breaking a 6-box half case quantity of each. They are in both cases loose boxes from shared cases. Saturday and Sunday are both off nights. Monday night is TBD. I may plug something in there, but it would be a shorter time frame. You know, might be like a 3-day auction or something. So we'll wait and see what happens with Monday. So that's what we're looking like there. And once again, shipping will probably be Saturday. If I can get it out to you faster than that, I will. And if something takes longer than I expect to sort, or if some other craziness comes up, like having to take pets to the vet yesterday, which I did, and you would not even believe the total on the bill. It was so high, and it took a really, really long time. But barring anything unforeseen, Saturday should be the day. Wouldn't be past Monday for sure, but shooting for Saturday. And of course, if you got skunked in either break, meaning you did not hit a card of any sort, base or otherwise, you will still get a package in the mail. It will go out when the rest of the break heads out the door, and it will have your consolation card or cards in it, because that's always the way we do it with the paid shipping breaks. So that's how all that rolls. Let me see if I need anything else on chat here. And Bills, I know, man, I'm sorry. Thanks for joining us and being in chat too. I always have fun more fun when you guys are chatting and active over there. It keeps everything flowing. I like it a lot when you guys hang out with me. And I'm sorry we don't have better luck for you. That part's not too much fun, is it? And Jared, see you later too. Thank you always for hanging out with me. And you're going to get, you're going for the Bills and Elements. Good choice. I love Elements. Love, love, love it. And you said rookies count when you ask, yeah, any card, like if you're talking about the consolation cards, it is literally any time that you have pulled a card of any sort. Okay, so if you don't pull anything at all, not a base card, not any card of any type, that is what would trigger consolation cards, right? So if you have pulled a card of some sort, then that's what you would get. It's only in the absence of having anything to send you do I send consolation cards. So hopefully that made more sense. So, all right, kids, that is it for me tonight. So thank you once again for being here. I appreciate it. I'll be back at it tomorrow night. And if I don't see you then, I hope you will come back and see me sometime soon. In the meantime, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye now.